So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your, brothers and beings of, light, lovers, everybody with a beating heart, that's who I'm talking to. And even those inanimate objects with beating hearts. Very unique episode. This is specifically more about, believe it or not, which is, something very different from what this episode usually is about, but at the same time, it is, okay, so our understanding of, let's put it this way, construction is a very amazing, co-creative, expansive field. Water, underwater, and what is this? This just sounds like an incredibly out there idea, but it's something actually started at the beginning of January. Anyway, this is detailed. This takes a lot of work because it honestly requires the skillful movement, which is amazing, which is why I say to keep it a surprise, but at the same time, we have to practice. So, how do you create an underwater environment? You inhabit that underwater environment as that which it is. That's something that's already been done. Okay, Another thing about higher consciousness is that the vibrations in underwater is better. Another thing about higher consciousness is the fact of the matter of creationalistical aspectivity, which can be created at a faster pace underwater. Construction, different underwater and better and more accelerated underwater. Spacecraft, all we do is send up rockets without having stuff come back down. Guess what? That's a lie. Stuff does come back down, usually into the ocean. How can we utilize that to construction of ocean cities? Now, ocean cities are not just on land. Here, see what I did there? Hear what I did there? They are also underwater. Now, very brief. This is actually something that's going to be not necessarily on this episode of Fire for Liberty, but actually on another broadcast. So this is not going to be on this broadcast of Fire for Liberty, but it's going to be another sort of reiteration of this type of, co-creational aspects. Because what happens? It's very, very detailed. It's very, very subtle, but I'm just going to be jumping through timelines now. I said that before, and I'm doing it now, and I did it before, and I'm doing it now, but now I'm doing it again because it says, dude, we have this amazing ability. I'm doing it. Okay. Seriousness at stake here. It's not. Keep in mind, it's not an easy process to be able to jump through dimensions that have to do, for example, with many types of fruitions that we understand in the now and understand in the future. But what we live in the state of now is a part of that creation. So I would even just forego all the explanations that could be summarized by many previous statements. And I'll just go with the fruitional understanding of that, which is creationalistical at this moment, and then therefore continue to expand in consciousness. Because why? Because I am unlimited. Because we are unlimited, immortal, invincible, indestructible, and unstoppable. Meaning that we can't stop, that we won't stop, and that there's a lot more amazing loveliness for us to endure, travel in, experience, and then therefore manifest. Does it stop there? Absolutely not, because this imagination is just a building block so that we can continue to manifest even greater things. Guess what's coming up? Surprise, not a surprise, still a surprise. Guess what? But another powerful word is LOVEI. Love you all. I love your host. This is your host, Christopher Curtis Bond. This evening edition of Fire for Liberty, transcending space and time, and as well as accelerating space and time in the presence of space and time, presently presenting their space and time of space and time and space and time with my presence as a light worker, as a guardian of light, as a guardian angel, as a guardian worker, as a light angel, as an angel, as a being of co-creational mystical light, expansion and creational mystical light, supporting the images of the priesthood and lighthood and creational mystical aspects, as well as AAC, as well as, which is, angelic. Excuse me. Which is, there's a reason why this wasn't proclaimed until now. Even though now the moment is the now moment anyway. Angelic ascension conglomerate or congratulation or coagulation. It's more of a coagulation, coagulation of angelic. Because essentially, because of course, it's not only common sense. Well, okay, that word I think might be just overused, but angelic ascension conglomerate is sort of the existence of not only the cellular creational aspects of that we have within us, but of course the external creational aspects that we have within us, not only at an atomic level, but of course at a macro level. This is your host, Kurt Margaret Bono, giving edition of Fire, Liberty, Love. You all.